This is the part of the show. It's called Talking Terminology. And what it is, if you hear like barn talk, or you hear your farrier say something, or you hear your trainer or your veterinarian or just people in general spit out a phrase or a word that you might not be aware of what it is, we kind of define it here in the studio. And this week we're going to talk about coffin joint. So Mike uses this term a lot when in the position that he's in. And when we're talking about
I'm sitting down in a chair.
When we talk about coffin joint, what are we actually referring to when someone says, or you're telling a client the coffin joint?
Well, what I'm talking about
is... hold on, Mike. You got to let me know.
Camera.
We have visuals here. And
visuals.
Make sure you check us out over on YouTube as well, and you can see this in real time. You've got a half-severed, freeze-dried leg, okay?
Right.
Make sure you keep it on the black square there, or the black triangle.
On the black.
Or the black rectangle.
Yes, on there.
Okay. So what are we looking at here when we talk about the coffin joint?
Okay. The coffin joint, this would be the cross-section of the coffin bone. This would be the cross-section of your navicular bone, which forms the back part of the joint. And this would be the short pastern bone that goes, if you could see the line of the, like your coronary band here and here, so it sets into the hoof capsule. On a young horse, it will sit higher. On an older horse, sometimes this sits deeper into the hoof capsule. And this was probably a relatively young horse. But this is where you get the articulation of between the coffin joint and the short pastern. That's where your bend at the, it's like this little part of your finger bending.
The tip, the first knuckle right past the fingernail.
And there's a lot of flexion in that joint where the joint above there's not that much movement.
I know, I probably stirred up some dust in here.
Yes, you did. And so that would be the coffin joint. And
so on my handy-dandy cheat sheet here, I've got the definition of a coffin joint. The coffin joint is between the distal phalanx.
Yeah.
Who wrote these big fancy words for me?
Just say hard word and skip to the next thing.
Hard word and the middle P3 or P4. Is that right? Am I saying that right?
P3, P2.
I don't even know why I had the sheet. I can't even pronounce the words that are on here. Or the coffin bone and the short pastern bone.
Right, that's what we're trying to get out.
And is the saddle joint, also known as the distal interphalangeal joint.
Interphalangeal joint.
There you go.
Distal interphalangeal joint.
I couldn't have said it better.
Which actually involves three bones: the coffin bone, the navicular bone, and the short pastern.